Maybe my comlink is broken. Drop your weapons. All right, men, load your weapons. All right, men, load your weapons. Drop your weapons. A little help here.
Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. On this particular one, we do different kinds of stuff. We just finished up Shakespeare on Sunday last night, and I edited a little bit. It was, what was it?
Can't be caught standing around doing nothing.
One of the Shakespeare plays. It was a comedy. Hey, Much Ado About Nothing. That's right, Much Ado About Nothing. Oh, and we gotta do something here. Because this cannot be. This has got to be shorter and shorter. We gotta do this. Okay. However, this is Monday.
Trooper standing by.
You know it.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Happy Mongoose Monday.
Drop your weapon. All right, men. Load
Mongoose
your weapons.
Monday. And not only is it Mongoose Monday, it's getting towards the end of the month. So it's not quite, I don't know, it's not really Aloha Monday yet, because that would be the 26th. That's today. Last Monday of the month. It's Aloha Monday, yes it is. And this is, let me tell you, newspaper. Yeah, this is where we look at what's in the newspaper, because it's kind of like called newspaper. And the best thing to do to find out what's on the inside, like Zen, like meditation, or to find out what's on the inside, look what's on the outside. Headline. Today's headline is alright, enough of that. I've already heard the thing upstairs. Yes, the headline reads, Schools rate high, reach few. So basically, the schools in Hawaii, like the kindergarten, pre-kindergarten, all this like early stuff, is they get high ranks, but they reach about 1/3 of the kids in Hawaii. So everyone else stay stupid. I can't help it. The witch is back full, like full-time 24/7. Now she's bringing her like legitimate kid upstairs. It's been hell. Well, she's been low-key, but you know, it's like all off our plan. So I'm gonna do a little. Let's do a little. Read red letter. Please, don't read out of Revelations. But a little old, a little new, but this is going to be just new. At the same hour, Jesus rejoiced in the Holy Spirit and said, I thank you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise and intelligent, and have revealed them to infants. Yes, Father, for such was your gracious will. All things have been handed over to me by my Father. No one will know who the Son is except for the Father, or who the Father is except for the Son. Anyone with whom the Son chooses to reveal him. infants. Okay. And I'm gonna steal patri flini and spirit to sancti. Spirit to sancti, spirit to sancti. Vini spirit to sancti, vini spirit to sancti. Hey, sometimes when I do a little prayer, Latin stuff helps. It calms it down. It does. There's something to the devil stuff, I swear to God. I know it makes no logical sense, and I'm not going to prove it. Okay, numbers. Okay, oh gosh, we're going to just jam through this now. Numbers, not much in the news, except a little helicopter on Mars. Daily cases 98, state 122. Oh, 122 for the state. Oh, jeez. 58% on the average for the week, and 1.9 contagiousness rate. I don't know. I'm just suspicious with the numbers ever since, the numbers said tier 3, go to tier 2. And the mayor said, no, don't go to tier 2, stay at tier 3. And they did. They back in the day. Ooh, back in the day, 1976. Woohoo! It's free far back there. Gary Goya, assistant manager of Times Supermarket. He's assistant manager. Hey Gary, you assistant manager Times, yeah? In the McCully branch, stocks the rich Calrose rice bags next to the Hinodi rice whose price is set to drop thanks to the competition from the less expensive Richfield brand. Oh, I put this one is cheaper, eh? Cheap rice. No, cheap rice go. Oh, expensive rice go cheap. Now that is an example of the free market system, which was back in the day. It's a joke for people who are economists. Meanwhile, on the red planet, what looks suspiciously yellow, the little helicopter went out. It's Perseverance rover. It's like rover on the ground. Rover, don't come over. Ingenuity. It's a little helicopter's Ingenuity. It's flying around with Kitty Hawk stamp stuck to it. Say thanks a lot. It's like it's like 202 years or something like that. It's like over about it's like 200 years? No, 100 years? I don't know. 120 years? I think it's like 120 years or something. Oh my gosh, it's all falling apart. We're all gonna die. And Kitty Hawk is up there playing Ingenuity. 243 round trip dreams. Okay, wow. Its longest flight yet. Million skipping second. Now this is just stupid. Million skipping second dose. You don't get the second dose, it don't go work. The first dose is just like a primer. The second dose is the punch in the arm. That's the one that kicks stuff in. I got my second dose, and it's still like 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks from that, then it's like, I start feeling a little okay about it. And still, I'm gonna wear a mask. Variants, buddy. Variants. Oh yeah, Academy Award. I don't know, a bunch of women won. As far as being specific, they weren't all that specific, except a bunch of women won. But it's a freaking... But Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor. Thank you, Clarice. You can join me for a little fava beans and Chianti. Anthony Hopkins for the father. Woo-hoo. Best picture is Nomad Land. Yeah, whatever that is about. Ever seen a movie? What are movies, anyways? It's not movies, it's films. Films, it's not movies, it's films. It's a damn flicker show. Now I'm containing myself. And in the ocean waters of the local seas, it's an ocean all around. Look how seas and oceans. Hey, we're in the middle of one big North Pacific Ocean. It's like thousands and thousands of miles in every direction. Ocean. Okay, they get cleanups, 808 cleanups, right? Down by the blowhole and stuff like that. Oh, do you see pee-pee? But look what's inside the ocean. Looks like one patty. like from one panty raid. Hey, look, don't put your panties in the freaking ocean. We don't want your damn used panties. That's what these freaking masks look like. Do you have a bra on your face? No. That's mine. Ooh, archaeology news. We'll have to see it later. Not enough time for archaeology. Takes too long. You have to wait for it to settle thousands of years, etc. Today's big Q. With Hawaii tourism on the rise, do you know anyone staying in a vacation rental instead of a hotel this year? Nope. It's over with. That's it. Done. No. 15%. No. All visitors I know are staying in hotel. 29%. Yes, booking B&B vacation rental. 56%. Don't know anyone visiting this year. That's me. 56%. So 1/3 booking B&B vacation rental. That's the kind. That's the one. They're not so popular right now, huh? This kind of stuff. Oh, they come over to my place and all over the place. The visitors. Oh, here's something in the news. Yay, number one. We're number one. Still number one. You're still the one. You HB ball. Still the one. I don't know what happened, but they were ranked number one the whole season. They were unbeaten, and then they lost to Santa Barbara. And then they got bonked to this bracket where they might be included. Extra people on the side, sort of thing. I don't know what their system is. It's really stupid, weird. Hawaii gets top seed in NCAA men's volleyball tournament despite the shocking loss. Okay, so they get ranked number one. I mean, because they look at it's like everything else says number one except for they lost one game. It's one set to. It's all because of these guys. Santa Barbara. Yeah. I was gonna say something derogatory. Sudoku. Derogatory that. I don't know what else it's gonna say here. Nomad Land, whatever the heck that is. Johnson & Johnson, here's a political cartoon. COVID vaccine! The risk, very, very small. Very, very small Johnson. And reward, very, very big Johnson. Small Johnson, big Johnson. Small Johnson, big Johnson. I just read Shakespeare last night, and they had a big thing about cod pieces. So we can stop talking about Johnsons here. All right, let's get going on real quick. What do we got? Opinions. Opinions are like letters to the editor. Everyone's got them. I smell opinions in the air. Let's go. Business as usual. Of course. It is heartening, not disheartening, it is heartening to learn of plans to clean up the city. Department of Planning and Permitting. Article citation April 23rd. But I will believe it when I see it. For the illegal vacation rentals along the beach and in the hills of Lanikai, it is business as usual. High-end vacation rentals are not harmless. When high-end housing is diverted to vacation housing, high-income renters displace lower-income renters, and so on down the income ladder until our lowest-income renters are pushed out the bottom. Homeless. Prime Bays in Lanikai. Neil, Fraser, Kailua. Ooh. Alright, I don't know. Where are we going with this? Better be fast. In the filibuster. Politics has become win-at-all-cost effort. Is it just me, or do others get the impression that our constitutional democratic form of government is being usurped by the desire to cheat Republicans add conservative justices to the Supreme Court, as is their constitutional prerogative. So, the Democrats propose packing the court to add additional liberal justices. The Democrats legally and constitutionally win the presidency. So, the Republicans use the big lie to call the election a sham and begin campaigning in numerous states, essentially calling the two for voter suppression. Not to be outdone, the Democrats are calling for Washington, D.C. to become a blue, of course, state. It seems the intent of our political parties is to win by any means, even if it means bending the Constitution, possibly too far. This is nuts. David Hawkins, Portlock. We're in the filibuster. No. Gosh, I was going to write this. Alright, forget it. One is to end the filibuster, one is like, oh, sell tourists and the nation's still polarized. Let's just go to the end. Jordan berates Fauci, demands certainties. In recent shouting match in the House of Representatives, Republican Representative Jim Jordan assailed Dr. Anthony Fauci's competence and authority, demanding to know exactly when we, the public, would be free to resume the freedom of our lives prior to COVID-19. Although Fauci could not pinpoint an exact date, he assured Jordan that we were on our way to full recovery. But that was not good enough for Jordan, and he continued to demand, at the top of his voice, a definite time. But Fauci is a scientist, and science deals with probabilities, not absolute certainties. Mark Heilberg, Manoa. Absolutely right. I saw a little glimpse of that. It's just outrageous. This is those guys. You know, they're those QG. I call them QGPs because it's like QAnon bucket of crap, and they'll go for it. They'll just be outraged about anything. Outraged. Our freedoms are taken away. Can you give me an exact date? No! I can't even give you an exact time. What time is it? I don't know exactly. I can't tell you that. What are you, crazy? It's the space-time continuum. 1.2 gigawatts. And here's Dr. Fauci going, exact time and date. When the last microbe of the virus and the variants that tail behind are out of your way. Oh, Republican Jim Jordan. And I saw that guy yelling. He's like that other guy, Hawkins. God, some of these guys. Why are they even politicians? Why do people even vote for these people? It's insane. It's insane. But that's okay. We got Oscar winners. Congrats, Tony. He refers to himself as Tony. Hello, my name is Tony. Congrats on that. You finally deserved that for a long time. Anyways, hang loose. One go wrong.
happened.